What's going on, everybody? Josh Engleman for Awesemo.com, and I am back with my NBA DFS contenders on FanDuel for Wednesday, February 3rd. Be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you know when this and all of our other content goes live. Follow me on Twitter at Josh Engleman so you can get updates to these sim results as we get closer to lock. And finally, let me know in the comments section who are your favorite options for tonight's slate. We're rounding out the bottom of the top 10 with Cody Zeller, Christian Wood, Ish Smith, Eric Gordon, DEMAR DEROZAN. Man, it's going to be a really weird day. Get ready for these top five. Who will be the top five, the favorites for today's slate? It's time to find out. First up, number 5, we're going HAMIDOU DIALLO. Now, we might as well just say this right now. Be prepared to see a bunch of guys from Oklahoma City. No George Hill, no Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, which means there is a ton of usage to get soaked up, and it's not naturally going anywhere. So, lot of value on OKC. Buckle up for that. For Diallo, shooting guard eligibility, 4,300, projected for just shy of 30 fantasy points. He's in the optimal lineup 23% of the time. Going to see a little bit of a minutes bump. I'm giving him 27 minutes, 25% usage, 16, 6, and 3 is the baseline projection. And Oklahoma City is in a pace-up spot against Houston. They're gaining 2 possessions over their average. So someone like Diallo, who's normally a 0.95 fantasy point per minute guy, he's getting almost another tenth of a point, even more so, 0.13 based on what's on the screen right now. That's a monstrous jump. 4,300 is great value at a shooting guard spot that sometimes is devoid of value. So we're starting with Diallo, but that's not the only Oklahoma City Thunder guy we've got today. Keeping it moving with the Thunder, number 4, Theo Maledon, 4,800 point guard eligibility, projected for 28, optimal lineup 26% of the time. Now, he's going to play bigger minutes. He's basically the only real point guard they have. So 33 minutes, 20% usage, 14, 5.5, close to 4.5, maybe a steal or 2. Same pace-up matchup. Now, Maledon, not the same guy from a normal DFS perspective. He's a 0.75 guy. He's going to take a nice little bump, maybe up to 0.85 for this game. But again, they don't have many other options. He's going to soak up a ton of time. I assume he would even play if this game happens to be a blowout. So Maledon at 4,800 with no SGA, sign me up. Now, on the opposite side of Oklahoma City, Victor Oladipo making his return to Oklahoma City, or to Houston. You guys know what I mean. Shooting guard eligibility, 8,200. No John Wall tonight. So 46 fantasy point projection. He's in the optimal lineup 27% of the time. He's going to do a little bit more of everything. 35 minutes. He's normally a 1.05 fantasy point per minute guy. With John Wall off the floor this year, and James Harden to a lesser extent, although there's no overlap here, Oladipo has a 34% usage rate. We're talking about a guy that is now a 1.3 fantasy point per minute guy. 25 points, 5.5 rebounds, 7.5 assists, 2 stocks, and a mild pace-up spot against OKC. This looked fantastic for Oladipo. You want to get him when guys are missing from this team. There's not a lot of usage in the Rockets when John Wall isn't there. It's Victor Oladipo. It's going to be Boogie. It's going to be Christian Wood and Eric Gordon. Those are the only 4 guys that are actually going to dominate the ball, and Oladipo is first in line. He's going to have it every single possession. Love it at 8,200. He's a no-brainer play. He hits his goal 34% of the time. Don't overthink this one. Oladipo smashes OKC. But now we're going back to Oklahoma City. Lu Dort, small forward eligibility, 4,400, projected for about 30. Optimal lineup, 29% of the time. 33 minutes. A 0.9 fantasy point per minute guy after all is said and done here, because he actually does see a usage boost. He goes to around 25%. So this is 19.5 points, 3.5 boards, 2 assists, stock and a half. That'll work. Still got the same pace up spot. He's going to be out there a ton. He's 4,400. He should be significantly more expensive with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander out, but they can't change those prices now. And at small forward, to be able to get those sort of minutes at 4,400, no brainer. Dort is one of the best value plays on the slate, and he will be all day. And finally, number 1, we're back to Oklahoma City. Darius BAZLEY, 5,100, projected for 33. Goal is 40. He's in the optimal lineup 32% of the time. We're talking 32 minutes. Increased usage, 23%. 17 points, 8 boards, 2 assists. Same pace up spot as everybody else. We're taking BAZLEY from a 0.83 guy to a 1.03 guy. That's massive. North of 30 minutes, 5,100 in power forward eligibility. There's just infinite value to go around for Oklahoma City. I can't avoid it. No matter what happens today, Darius BAZLEY will continue to look like a fantastic play. Keep a close eye on the ownership, but BAZLEY, more than any other player on this slate, is in the optimal lineup most frequently. Alrighty, folks, that will do it. Those are my NBA DFS contenders for Wednesday, February 3rd. I'm not on Live Before Lock tonight, but I am on the strategy show with Lofty, so catch that one, and then I'll be back again tomorrow morning with another edition of the Contenders. Good luck tonight, everybody.